Okay, you guys wanted to see how I make these little tuna pinwheel thingies. This one is 3.5 carbs. So here we go. I use these spinach carb balance mission tortillas, and then I add about an ounce of cream cheese and then tuna. I season it and roll it up, and there you go.
All right, you just put the I use sharp cheddar, but you can use any cheese you want. And then you previously boil eggs, and then you just lay the boiled eggs right on top of the cheese. Like that.
My mom used to call this some redneck French toast. Cut the edges off some bread, grab you some cream cheese, add cinnamon and sugar into a bowl, grab you 2 eggs, and beat them. Beat them gently. They like it. Roll out your bread, make it flat, add cream cheese to one side, and then roll them up. You're going to dip it in the egg mixture into a pan with some oil. You're going to cook these about 3 to 4 minutes just until they get golden brown. Remove, put them on a paper towel to blot the oil out, and then straight into the cinnamon and sugar, and then just, oh my God, these look amazing. I want them again. I think I may make some more today. They taste like a cinnamon sugar donut with a little bit of cream cheese on the inside, and you can add a jelly in there with it. I mean, there's so many things you could do with this. I hope you guys are ready for the best vegan breakfast of your life. I brought my dad back on TikTok to make a healthy grilled banana split. Simply fry up your banana in a pan until golden and serve up with coconut yogurt, fresh fruit, and oats. Enjoy!
We're making delicious French dip sandwiches. In a large crock pot, whisk together beef broth, beer, Worcestershire sauce, garlic powder, onion soup mix, and salt. Whisk together, then place the beef in the mixture. Cook on low for 8 to 10 hours. If you want to make a vegetable topping, chop the mushrooms, bell pepper, onion, and jalapeno. In a medium pan on medium-high, saute the veggies in a tablespoon of ghee or olive oil for 5 to 10 minutes or until tender. Salt and pepper to taste. Carefully remove the beef from the crock pot and discard any visible fat and shred the beef into smaller pieces. Butter the bread and broil on high for 15 to 30 seconds. Add cheese to the tops and broil again for 15 to 30 more seconds or till the cheese is melted. Assemble the sandwiches with beef, vegetables, and a ladle of broth in a bowl on the side.
This cheesy tomato galette is literally like if the French invented pizza. Let's make it. Start out by rolling out some pie dough. I have my recipe over on my profile. Then we're going to throw on some bechamel. Here's how you make it. Start with 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 2 garlic cloves finely grated, a teaspoon of thyme, 2 tablespoons of flour, whisk in a cup of milk until it's thickened, and then we're going to throw in 3/4 cup of Gruyere and 3/4 cup of cheddar cheese. Once it's cooled, I throw it on the dough and then top it with 2 heirloom tomatoes that I slice. We are going to pleat our dough over the tomatoes, brush it with egg wash, and then we're going to throw it into a 400-degree oven for about an hour and 10 minutes until it is golden and bubbling and so good. This gives new meaning to the word pizza pie. I hope you make.
You want to make the best shredded beef you've ever had in your life? Let me show you. And in a crock pot. Get your beef, get some salsa, onion, veggies. Here we go. Chop them up. You're going to throw them in the crock pot. Pour the salsa over all of that. Cook on low for about 4 hours. You'll thank me later.
Here's the end result. A loaded, delicious, refreshing, low carb.
Low carb tortillas are like life to me. I use them so often. So grab one of those, some cinnamon, some butter, some allulose sweetener for me, choose whatever kind you like, and some whipped spreadable cream cheese. So I'm gonna take my tortilla wrap, I'm gonna spread that cream cheese all over. Can we please take a moment and just like hallelujah to the spreadable cream cheese? So awesome. Then I'm gonna sprinkle some cinnamon on top, however much you like. This is totally up to you. Then I'm gonna sprinkle my allulose on top. You can use monk fruit, you can use whatever you want. Roll it up, kind of flatten it a little bit, and then in a skillet I'm gonna pop some butter in there. I'm using a lot because I'm actually gonna cook another one for my husband when I'm done. And pop your tortilla in there. You're gonna keep it in there for a couple minutes. I like it to be kind of a little hard and crispy on either side. When it's done, sprinkle some more cinnamon. You could put some powdered sweetener on it. It's so good and tasty, tastes like a donut.
About to change your life with this head of cabbage. Check it out. Spicy Dinos, get your cut cabbage, bunch of Dinos on your bacon, lay it down, get your 2 little pieces of butter like so. Wrap that bacon around. A little bit more Dinos, just like that. Can't never have enough. And we just wrap it up. Going on the grill, baby. Yeah. All right, you guys, we're gonna cook them for about 30 to 45 minutes, and you gotta continue to flip them so the bacon doesn't burn on one side. It's gonna be delicious. Look at that. Now look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Get you some bacon, get you some cabbage. Full recipe will be on YouTube, y'all. Look at it. Try that. Tell me your life didn't change. It's dang good.
Hi, welcome to My Gay Kitchen. I lost 40 pounds during quarantine, but I'm gaining it back real quick because I'm in Paris eating whatever the heck I want. We are going to be making carrot fries. We're going to keep the skin on, more fiber, and less cleaning. Cut them into fry shapes, and we're going to add olive oil, some paprika, some garlic powder, some thyme, salt, and pepper. Give it a good mix. 425 for 25 minutes. Add your favorite sauce. I'm using half mayo, half Dijon mustard. So easy and tasty. Hit that plus button for more recipes.
Okay, so I keep seeing this keto bagel recipe floating around the internet, so let's try it out today. Preheat your oven to 400 and peep the new chickens. Okay, start off with 2 cups of almond flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and then you're gonna whisk those together. In a microwave-safe bowl, add 3 cups of mozzarella cheese and 2 ounces of cream cheese. Now microwave these at 30-second intervals until both are mixed together and both melted. Next, I added my cheese mixture into the almond flour and added 2 eggs, and now I'm going to mix these together. Okay, so mix them all together. It made for me 5. What I did is I just sprayed my pan with avocado oil since I was out of parchment paper. Now I'm beating an egg because I'm going to put an egg wash and everything bagel seasoning on top. Now I'm just going to keep them in the oven for about 20 to 24 minutes. Don't do what I did and forget the everything seasoning. Here is the final product of the bagels. They turned out so good and so...
Hey, what's up, guys? Have you ever wanted Chick-fil-A but didn't care to wait in line? Or have you ever wanted Chick-fil-A on a Sunday? I got you. Go ahead and get 1 pound of chicken breast and cut it into 1-inch pieces. Next, go ahead and add your chicken in a Ziploc bag. If you don't have a Ziploc bag, that's all right. Go ahead and put it in a bowl. Next, get 2 eggs, crack them in your bag. If you're not good at cracking eggs, you might want to do this on the side. Now just get 1 cup of milk, pour that in your bag, and then go ahead and zip that up. Make sure you get a lot of the air out. Give that a good shake. If you're using a bowl, give it a good mix. Then you're going to go ahead and set this in your fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes. Next, in a medium or large size pot, pour in 3 cups of peanut oil over medium heat. Now while that heats up, in a separate bowl, we're going to mix 3/4 cups of flour, 3/4 cups of breadcrumbs, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, a half teaspoon of white pepper, a 4th teaspoon of chili powder, and give it a good whisk. Next, dredge your chicken pieces in your dry ingredients. Give it a good mix. Then you're going to toss this in your oil. Cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's melanated. Once you're done cooking these, go ahead and let this rest on a frying rack. And there you have it. It's just that simple. And I've got the sauces to go with it. You have to try it. Comment below and let me know what your favorite chicken.
I would certainly be surprised.
The toast bread.
6 eggs, 3 cups of half and half, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla because it doesn't have to have any sugar because there's plenty of sugar in the bread.
Right.
And we're going to pour this over this and put it in the refrigerator until tomorrow because we're going to start drinking wine soon. Move over, Paula Dean. Ina.
She's arrived.
What's the other one? Giada.
Forgive me. Ms. Williams, thank you for showing me this. I don't understand.
And this is supposed to soak up overnight, and if it doesn't, well, then we'll just have eggs.
Look at that, perfect.
Creamy chicken enchiladas. Onion, chop. 2 cloves, chop. Oven to 375. Boil. A lot of salt. Add 3 chicken breasts. Boil 3 minutes, lower, simmer till it's done so it's juicy. Butter. A little bit of oil. To the party. Garlic arrives. This. A teaspoon. Boom. 2 of these. Add them both. Stir. This. Lower the heat, add whole block. Jalapenos, chop. Add them. A little juice. Stir. Slice and shred. Add it. Stir. This goes in this. 2 cups of cold. Boom. Mix. Spray. These. Nice scoop. Tuck. Roll. Place. Repeat. Red enchilada sauce. Drizzle it all over. Boom. Cheese all over. Taco seasoning. Bake covered for 20 minutes, then uncovered for another 20. Done. Let it sit and set. Dunk. Boom.
Start by browning 1.5 to 2 pounds of ground chicken or turkey, and then add in 2 cups of any low-carb Alfredo sauce. I like this one.
Then you're going to season with some salt and pepper. I love this blend from Flavor God. I added about a teaspoon. Combine it all together, and in a separate bowl, you're going to combine 2 cups of ricotta cheese, 1 egg, salt and pepper, onion powder and garlic powder. Do this to taste, but for the record, I did about a teaspoon of each. Mix it all together. I love using the mixer so it gets nice and fluffy, and then add that to your meat and sauce mixture. Then you're going to take a big old handful of spinach, chop it up into little pieces, add it to the meat and sauce mixture, and fold it in there. Once that's done, transfer it to a casserole dish, top it with your favorite Italian cheese blend, sprinkle with some Italian seasoning, pop it in the oven at 400 for 30 minutes. You're gonna love it. Let's make some sausage puffs. You're gonna brown 1 pound of sausage. I'm using a spicy one. Melt 4.5 tablespoons of butter in a bowl, 2 tablespoons of sour cream or cream cheese, 4 eggs, and a 1/4 teaspoon each of garlic powder and salt. Whisk that together. You're gonna add a heaping 1/3 cup of coconut flour and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Add your sausage to the bowl. Add 2 cups of cheese. I would have added all cheddar, but someone got into the cheddar. That someone was me. Stir that all together like this. Preheat your oven to 375 and place on a lined baking sheet, forming 1-inch balls. This is after 15 minutes. You're going to take them off and put them in the fridge. So you can keep these right in the fridge and eat them cold.
Portobello mushrooms.
Now let's go! First step, clean. Pluck. 1/4 inch score. Little olive oil.
Rosemary salt. If you know, you know.
Sergeant Gilbert.
Give it a little rub.
Ripping hot pan. Avocado oil. Generous. Mushrooms in, scored side down. Little more rosemary inside. Little onion to flavor the oil. When they've got some nice color, add a little butter to the gills. Now straight into a 400-degree oven. 20 minutes later and they're done. Slice and enjoy.
Try it like that.
You know I love you, and I'm out!